Alright guys, today's episode is going to be a little different than normal. We're going to get away from the trades of the day and all the other segments just for today. Just going to change the pace a bit. We're going to go over some fun facts. We're going to go over some information around the community. We're going to obviously do our giveaway because we would never forget to do that. But let's start off with talking about MTGO. Magic the Gathering Online has decided to finally make a change. I have yet to decide if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Obviously, change is good because it feels like you're in 1995 when you're playing on MTGO. But what they have changed, well, what I can confirm that is going to be changed is starting at the release of Kaladesh. And after the downtime on October 5th, they are going to have entry fees and prizes and prize structures changed. So one of the things that is going to be implemented is treasure chests. So basically, if you were to... And I could be wrong, but this is just from what I've gathered. Basically, if you were to, let's say, win or get a top 5 or something in a constructed tournament, you would be getting treasure chests rather than sealed packs of cards. So these I've actually seen some of them opened. It was a test opening, but I did see a video, and you could see it on Magic the Gathering's Wizards.com website. But the treasure chests had, the first one he opened had like 2 rares and an uncommon from Kaladesh. And then the next one had, I want to say 1 rare, maybe 2 rares again, and a common. And then he opened 8 at once. And it actually had a Force of Will in there. So that's pretty sweet. I mean, if you can crack something like that out of a chest, then that's good, right? So, if you want to comment on that down below, be my guest. A lot of people are negative about this on Twitter. From what I've read today, it seems like people are unhappy. Maybe it's because it took them so long to implement this, or because they don't like the way that prizes will be done. Maybe they wanted sealed packs for the winners. I'm honestly not really sure as to the negativity, but I can tell you that I'm kind of excited to open some of these chests. I don't know how hard they are going to be to get. I don't know if you can buy them with tickets. I don't know any of that stuff, but I can tell you that after watching someone open some, I wouldn't mind opening some of these chests. It looks fun to me, so I did also call Wizards of the Coast to confirm that our tickets did not lose their value. If you do have tickets, they are still worth exactly what they are now. They're going to be worth the same post Kaladesh. So that does mean that you should still be able to get into events with tickets. Obviously, you'll still be buying cards with tickets and selling cards for tickets. So all that stuff should stay the same. I think really the only big change are these chests and the way that you get your prizes. So so hopefully that will go over well. Hopefully it'll be well received. I know that I finally got a standard MTGO deck created a couple of nights ago. I played about 3 matches with it in a just for fun constructed standard. So, I haven't spent too much time on there, but I know that the 3 games I played, the deck is fun and it's in the metagame, so that's a plus. So my collected Bant is I guess one of the most popular decks to play. So with that out of the way, now let's discuss bonuses on Puka Trade. A good buddy of mine, I met him through Twitter, and we've done a couple of trades back and forth. He wrote me a DM, I think it was yesterday, and he's an awesome person. I've enjoyed everything we've ever done, like the trades and the discussions we've ever had have all been great. he said that I should be more clear in discussing with you guys, how much I put towards these cards I'm receiving, so you guys don't get the wrong idea. For instance, the 3 Gaia's Cradles, he really wanted me to put out there that I put down a bonus for those, and you know what, I really did. But that's because they were near mint Gaia's Cradles. The guy approached me that had them. He said, they're on your want list. Will you do a 30% bonus? I said, no, that's really high. But, and then I gave him a counter offer and he accepted it. So, yes, I did give out a bonus for those 3 cards. But I want you guys to know, full transparency, that I have not paid any other bonuses for a really long time, actually. I'm not including my 5 point, 50 point, 500 point, 5,000 point bonuses that I do on Twitter, because those are really random and they're just really for fun, and people don't send me cards because of that. Like, that's just kind of an extra thing that I do. And by the way, if you do not know what I'm talking about when I talk about this bonus, for this Twitter bonus, then just go to my Puka Trade profile, which will be down below, and just read my profile. It gives a good description of how I do that. So yeah, I want you guys to know that these cards, like the Foil Voice of Resurgence, the day I got those 3 Sunken Hollows and 2 Smoldering Marshes, like, I didn't pay out a bonus for those items. Those came to me, and I can't tell you if they came to me because I have a podcast. I can't tell you if they came to me because I have a Twitter. I don't know. I can tell you that those people were not friends of mine. I don't know them. I don't talk to them. They were just well done trades on Puka Trade. That's what's the truth, and that's what you want to hear, because you don't really want to have it be so difficult. Some people are having a really hard time getting trades, and I understand that, and that's why we're here. That's why I'm here doing this, to try to help you guys out and obviously keep the community healthy for everyone, because there's nothing I enjoy more. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's plenty of things I enjoy more than Puka Trade, okay? But, those are all within reason. Spending time with family, drinking, whatever. What I'm saying is that we are kind of in this together. So if I don't keep everyone together, then really what are we doing here? Other than, as you would guess, moving backwards. So before the change over to Future Sight, yes, I believe there were a lot more trades going on, but because I think that's because everyone was very comfortable. Once they changed over to Future Sight, it was very strenuous on the eyes. It was very different. People do not like change. I know I do not like change, but I can tell you that with that difficult change came a very well-rounded and perfectly working system. Well, I shouldn't say perfectly working, but it is on its way to be that. There has been bugs. Those bugs have been fixed. I'm sure there's a list of bugs that have not been fixed, but the fact that there is a list and they're being fixed says a lot about these guys and gals that are involved with Puka Trade. I don't know the hierarchy of Puka Trade, and like in my disclaimer, I mentioned that I do not work for or with Puka Trade on these podcasts. That's funny. On these podcasts. I don't want you guys to think that I'm putting information out there for them. It's literally, it is for us. So yes, I pay out bonuses, as you know, as there's a segment on the show that is me telling you cards that I'll give a bonus for. But that is because I highly need those cards for my EDH deck, because I want to move on to my next big thing. Once this EDH deck is completed, then I can do that. I can move on to that next big thing, which will probably be to have one of each expedition, which I am already kind of close, so that's great. And then, I'm a huge promo guy, so the judge promos and everything are all things that I would love to focus on more. I already do have many of all of the different kinds of promos, whether it be media, judge, Grand Prix. I have plenty of them, but I want one of all of them. Just, that's just what my OCD says. If I like something, then I want it. I do have incoming a Mana Crypt, a Masterpiece Mana Crypt, and a Masterpiece Lightning Greaves. I believe they are Lightning Greaves. I can't remember off the top of my head. I just know that I really want all the masterpieces. So with that being said, if you guys are sitting on a masterpiece and you want to do something with it, let me know, because I can almost guarantee you that I will want it. It was just really important to me that I got that information out about the bonuses, because I don't want any of you guys to think that I'm paying out bonuses, or I don't want you to think that I'm not ever paying out bonuses. So as I put my car in park, I'm going to have to go to a quick intermission here. I'm going to the mailbox to see what we got. I apologize for my change of tone and excitement level, but everybody, it is very important to know that the IRS has gotten back to us. After checking the mail, I have found out that we are free from all penalties. Thank God. We just got rid of a $10,000 bill. Now, it never should have been a bill in the first place. However, it was, and it freaked the hell out of me and the family. And some of you were pretty freaked about it as well, because you were worried that maybe you would get hit with this IRS issue. So, the cards that I sold in 2014 are not being taxed, because I proved to them that I purchased them, and this, that, and the other. Paperwork. But I got the letter in the mail, and it is squashed. So, editor, show them this picture of this squashed stuff, just to celebrate for a moment. Okay, so that celebration is over. Now it's time to let you know that we got some great cards in the mail. 2 packages and about 10 cards or so. However, I'm not going to tell you what those are. You guys want to find out what they were, get a hold of us tomorrow in our episode, and they will be on there, because I don't think we're going to be able to go to the post office tomorrow. We will be just using those for our what was in the mail. So, yeah, super freaking excited. Thank God that we were able to prove that we, purchased all those cards and didn't really profit off of them. Whew. That is very, very great news. So now I should probably tell you that we've had an individual ask for about a week now to go over why we want, or why we are getting certain cards off Puka Trade. So the information that you request, good sir, is this. Any card that we get in, it's under 2 categories. It's either in our EDH deck / collection. Yes, I'm putting 2 things in one category. So in other words, it's cards we're keeping. All right. Because remember, promo judges, promo Grand Prix, medias, all the promos, I collect those. So that answers your question on why those come in. Also the EDH deck, that answers your question why those come in. The other category would be cards highly tradable. So I don't know if you guys have a trade binder, but I love mine. I'm very proud of my trade binder, and I love to trade. As you know by now, you guys know how much I love to trade. So basically, if a card comes in and it's not staying in my collection or my EDH deck, then that means that we are going to trade it away for something else. So if you ever see a card come in that we tell you about and you need it, all you have to do is let us know, because maybe it isn't going to be in the collection or EDH deck. Maybe it is tradable. So just let us know. It only hurts if you don't ask. Guys, just ask. I'm pretty approachable. You can always find me on Twitter at MTGEpicMarcus, and then you can just comment down below if you want to. And if you really want to make it personal, then you can just email me. I'm not going to turn you away. I'm not going to ignore you. It's it's mtgepicmarcus@gmail.com, so that is a way that you can get a hold of us. So that answers that individual's question. Thank you for asking it. If you guys have any questions that would like me to answer during a podcast, then just shoot it down below. And if I don't respond to you in either a podcast or a reply on your comment, ask it again. Sometimes things get overlooked and get missed, so yeah, just ask it again. No big deal. What else did I want to talk about? I really can't think of it off the top of my head. So let's go ahead and switch gears and go into the giveaway. So editor, hit it. The winner of today's episode is this Daredevil-like individual hopping off of this building, landing in a pool while riding a rhinoceros. How freaking crazy is this guy? So, congratulations, 300 Puka points are yours. Please DM us on Twitter at MTGEpicMarcus to collect your 300 points. If you guys want to be announced as the winner tomorrow, please comment down below, and you will be entered to win. Also, tomorrow's episode, quick reminder, is going to have the winner of the Staple of the Month. It's going to have the winner of two rare memberships on Puka Trade for the month of October. So, if you guys want to make sure you're entered to win one of those rare memberships, please go on Twitter and retweet my tweet about the 2 Puka Trade rare memberships for the month of October. It is pinned to my Twitter profile, so it should be easily found. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you hated my guts in this episode or you hate anything about it, just hit the thumbs down. It's all good. I forgive you. Let's get today off right and let's do our trades, everybody. Hashtag 1 trade a day. If you haven't done yours yet, please do so now and make sure you tweet it out and include me so I can retweet it for you. If you want to know if we have any of your cards on your want list, put your profile down below. If you don't already have a profile, make sure you get one by the link below. And I've said the word below way too damn many times, so let's get below the radar and below this thing home.